What if I told you there is a free social media manager already inside your computer just waiting for you to use it? If you're having a hard time staying consistent on social media, trying to plan content, write captions, and post across multiple platforms, I have great news for you. The AI tool ChatGPT can help you brainstorm content ideas, write captions, help you stay consistent, and ultimately save you hours every single week. Today, I'm going to share with you why ChatGPT is a must for small businesses, some common concerns around ChatGPT and AI in general and how you can overcome them, and an actual step-by-step guide to using ChatGPT as your social media manager. My name's Tori. I'm your go-to social media gal, and it is my goal to make social media easy and accessible to all small business owners, saving you time and stress, and AI is a great tool to help you do that. Let's jump in. First, I want to talk about why ChatGPT is an essential tool for small businesses. Here's the thing. AI is no longer the future. It is already here, and businesses that use AI and capitalize on it are going to have a competitive edge. Most small businesses are slow to adopt technology like this, and while they are trying to come up with content ideas and spending hours writing captions and trying to figure out a strategy, you could do that in seconds using ChatGPT, saving yourself time to work on other parts of your business. ChatGPT is also a cost-effective solution to hiring a social media manager. A lot of small businesses can't afford a full-time social media strategist, and ChatGPT helps fill that gap with a free or much more affordable option, depending on the plan you pick with ChatGPT. The other thing I love to use ChatGPT for that I think most people might forget about is it's not just about creating content. ChatGPT can actually help you analyze your audience and past posts and help you create new content that actually resonates and that performs better. But at the end of the day, basically, if you're not using AI already, you might be falling behind and it's time to get a competitive edge. Now, I get it. Some of you may still be skeptical of ChatGPT. I know I was in the beginning. So I want to go over some of the common concerns and how you can avoid the pitfalls and start using it like a pro. One common concern is that ChatGPT sounds really robotic and it doesn't really sound human, and that can be true. So the solution to that is just never copy and paste from ChatGPT. It's a great starting point, but we want to put our own voice on it, put our own twist. Only you know your business best, only you know your industry best and your audience best. So take ChatGPT as a starting point and then edit it to make it more authentic to you and authentic to your audience. The second common concern is not knowing what to ask and thinking that prompting ChatGPT or asking it questions can be difficult. So the great news here is that prompting really isn't that hard, and I'm going to promise you that the more you do it, the easier it gets. In general, just being as specific as possible is the best rule of thumb, but I'm going to later in this video get into a very specific prompt to get you started, and hopefully that can help you get on your way. The third concern I hear often is that ChatGPT seems overwhelming and you just don't even really know where to start or what to ask it. And from here, I'd say it doesn't have to be overwhelming. My top recommendation would be to just use it for one thing. Just start asking it to help you brainstorm content ideas. And once you get used to that and comfortable with how it responds and how the flow kind of goes, then it gets easier to ask it for other tasks as well. The fourth concern I hear about a lot is privacy and if your information is safe with AI. And when it comes to this, I'm not a privacy expert. I'm no lawyer or anything like that. But my recommendation is to just play it safe. Don't use AI as a data vault. Treat it more like an assistant. If there's something that might be sensitive that you don't want getting out there, maybe don't include that in your prompting or what you provide to AI. You can use false names or false figures and just trade in the correct ones later. And the last concern I hear, probably the most often, is whether AI will replace human creativity. So here's the deal. AI, ChatGPT, these are tools. They're not replacements. People who use these tools to work faster, work better, work smarter are going to outperform those who don't. It is a tool to use to bring more strategy, more creativity, more help, but it cannot replace your brain. It cannot replace what you know about your industry or your audience, specifically the nuances of your brand. It's just a tool to help you work faster. Okay, now I want to shift this video into more of a workshop. So if you can have another browser open at the same time, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to set up ChatGPT as a social media manager for your business. So I want you to start with this prompt, and you can type this out exactly as it's written on screen. I want you to act as an expert social media marketer. I own a type of business that helps your ideal audience, you have to share who that is, with, and then you put your products or your services. Our brand voice is casual, professional, fun, dynamic, engaging, whatever you would describe your brand voice to be. Ask me 10 follow-up questions to understand my business better before we start. This simple step makes AI's responses 10 times more accurate and ensures that the content really does reflect your brand. Now that ChatGPT understands your business, it can help give suggestions on a high level for which platforms you should be on and what type of content you should be posting. So next I want you to ask, which social media platforms should I focus on based on my audience and my business? And when you get that response and you're happy with it, again, you can go back and forth with ChatGPT and ask it to clarify or tell it, really, I think I should be on these platforms. Make sure you tell it what you decide to do so that it, in future iterations and future questions, knows which platforms it's creating content for. Then I want you to ask it for content pillars. You're going to ask, what are the 5 content pillars I should focus on to attract and engage my ideal customer? From this question, you're probably going to get some decent suggestions about what types of content you should be creating. And again, you can go back and forth and change things, ask questions of why it decided to pick some over others, and come to a final content pillar list, sharing that back with ChatGPT so that it knows what to do when it actually starts to help you create content. The next step, and maybe one of my favorite parts, is you're going to get a personalized content plan. So we're going to map out your entire month's worth of content using this prompt. Based on my business, audience, and content pillars, I want you to create a content calendar for the month of whatever month you plan to post to, keeping in mind any holidays or seasonal activities that might be good to post about. I would like specific post ideas for each day you recommend I post. And that's it. In seconds, you're going to have a full month's worth of content without spending hours. Now, you could just take that response and run with it. I have never done that. Every time it comes back with ideas, I go through and kind of see what feels authentic to me, what doesn't, what feels like something my audience might like versus find annoying. And I change it up, send it back, get more recommendations, and again, send ChatGPT the final version of what I chose. So if I want to do this in the future with future months, it knows what my preferences were and it will follow those same rules. Now, you could take this a step further and you could ask for actual captions written out, for hashtag recommendations, anything else you need to make sure that you're posting successfully. But the next step that I want to talk about is kind of a pro step. It's after you've posted the content. ChatGPT can help you create new content based on what's already working on your social media platforms. You're going to try using this prompt. First, make sure you include the URL to your social media platform that you want it to analyze, and ask it, analyze my past 10 social media posts, identify the top performing ones, and suggest 5 new post ideas based on those. This helps you make sure that your posts are backed by real data. No more hoping it'll work, no more scrambling for ideas, no more content blocks, just high-performing content on repeat. Using these prompts, turn ChatGPT into your literal social media manager, your assistant, saving you so much time as you're trying to get content out on social media. If you're ready to start using ChatGPT right away, but you want just a little bit more help, I have put together a free guide with the actual 7 ChatGPT prompts that I use most often to get ChatGPT working as a real-life social media assistant. It includes copy and paste prompts that you can just paste right into ChatGPT, and again, it's free. The link to it's in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please do put a like on it so that I know to create more videos like this. And don't forget to subscribe so my next video simplifying social media is really easy for you to find. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay social.